Hey, what's up, everybody? So, today it's another edition of Wellness Wednesday. Today, I want to talk about getting fit after 50. Yep, the struggle is real. I know. I'm with you. I know that it is different getting fit after 50 than it was in our 30s and in our 40s. In fact, I know I didn't really believe that that was a true thing when folks talking about your metabolism slowing down, but mine felt like it had gotten so slow that it was like at a snail's pace because I had gotten up to like 236 pounds about a year and a half ago. And here's the thing, I was doing the same things I had done before. I was working out like 6 days a week, eating the same stuff, but this weight came on and it wasn't muscle. And I had to figure out how to release this weight, and I realized I had to do things differently. And so one of the things that I did was before I could do 45 minutes of cardio and 15 minutes or 10 minutes of resistance training, and that was good. But what I did instead, when I realized that the weight was not coming off, I started doing more resistance training and less cardio. Because here's the thing, as we gain more lean muscle, our body will burn off more calories. And so I started doing that, and I started doing like these high intensity training workouts, like 20 minutes of just constant going, and that really worked out really well for me. Another thing that was important for me was nutrition. And when they say, weight loss or any kind of bodybuilding is 80% nutrition and 20% physical activity, that is so true. So I decided to hack my eating habits by doing a 21-day juice cleanse. I had never done a juice cleanse before. Been juicing for years, but had never, done just a strict cleanse. I did that for 21 days initially, but here's the thing, I felt so good after 21 days. I had lost weight, I had so much energy, so much clarity. I ended up doing 30 days, and I ended up losing like 28 pounds. So I went down to like 198, which was kind of light for me, but I could smell food and gain weight, so I wasn't worried about that part. And so for me though, the juice cleanse was like a reset for me. And what I started doing was I didn't go back to eating the stuff that I was eating before, or eating as frequently as I was eating before. Because I'm a snacker and I like to just eat all the time. But my most harmful habit was eating late at night. Like I'd have cashews on the side of the bed, half sleep, and just because they were there, I would eat them. And so the juice cleanse was like a hack for me in terms of breaking that habit. Because after you do anything for 21 days, you're able to establish a new habit. If you do something for 90 days, it becomes a lifestyle change. And so that thing is going to stick if you do it for 90 days. And so I began to incorporate more fruits and vegetables into my diet via juicing. Because for me, that was the most and is the most efficient way for me to get my fruits and vegetables in. Because here's the thing, a lot of times our bodies aren't hungry for food, they're hungry for nutrients. So you can eat 3,000 calories of garbage and still be hungry. And here's why, your body isn't getting the nutrients that it needs. And so there's a study that showed that only 1 in 10 Americans eat the recommended amount of fruits and vegetables. So for me, juicing was just an efficient way to get that in every day. And what happened, I noticed that the cravings I used to have, they weren't there anymore. And so I did juicing and made that just a part of my life. And I eat maybe one or two what you would call regular meals, but mostly it includes more fruits and vegetables, so like salads. But I put like black beans and quinoa and chickpeas in there for the protein. But I don't feel like I'm depriving myself of anything. I think that a lot of times when we make a lifestyle change, we get nervous because we feel like we're going to be depriving ourselves. But here's the thing for me, I'd rather not eat stuff that is harmful to my body and makes me feel depleted of energy versus something that energizes me and I know that's going to be healing for my body. And so that was the second thing I did. I incorporated juicing just as a regular part of my life. And, uh, and I have to say, I've noticed a lot of changes, positive changes in my body. I never had a lot of definition in my body in terms of abs or chest and shoulders, and I'm noticing that I'm gaining muscle much easier in my 50s than I did in my 30s and 40s, and I think a lot of it has to do with nutrition. Two other things that I did was I started incorporating drinking a gallon of water in my diet every day. That helps to flush out the toxins in our bodies. And then another thing, I stopped eating after 8. And really, most of the time, I stopped eating around 6:30. And so that has been really beneficial to me in terms of getting the weight off and keeping it off. So I wanted to share, those few tips with my folks that are 50 and older who are, struggling to get the weight off and keep it off. That you can do it. You have to make some changes in. Like, don't look at it in terms of doing a diet or depriving yourself. Here's what you'll find as you begin to fuel your body with the nutrients that your body needs. Your cravings will dissipate, and you will look forward to having more nutritious meals. Those things that you used to like, when you eat them, or if you eat them again, you will feel some kind of way, and not a good way when you eat them in terms of your body responding, to those things that don't nourish your body. And so I hope those tips help my folks that are in your 50s that are struggling to get the weight off or keep it off. You can do it. You can do it. It just requires making some changes and trying some different things. Like, not everything works for everybody, and just giving yourself the grace and opportunity to try. And if that doesn't work, try something else. Try it again and try it again. But you don't have to accept the fact that, okay, as we get older, we're just going to gain all this weight. Don't have to do it. So just wanted to give you that quick message. And look, you deserve to be healthy, and you deserve to be fit in your 50s, 60s, and 70s. All right? I'll see you guys on the next time.